First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo. I want to say Happy Father's Day to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be possible. Low Nose Boxing. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. God really be holding me down. I was out last night at my cousin's house in Puerto, New Jersey, right? I was out to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, riding around on a boat all through New Jersey. I went to bed around maybe 3:30 in the morning, woke up around 7, drove back to New York City, took a nap, got back up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and went for a run. I went jogging. I ran 2.5 miles today, and I'm getting ready to go to work in a little while. But before that, let me put some work in, and let me give you my input on last night's events. I told y'all, right? I told y'all that Liam Paro is not a walk in the park. I told y'all that Subriel Matias was in tougher than everybody else that fought last night within his contemporaries. Between him, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Gary Antoine Russell. Subriel Matias and Gary Antoine Russell both suffered upset losses last night. I told y'all that Liam Paro would be a tough fight, that he would be Subriel Matias' toughest fight, right? Even though Subriel Matias has a decent resume, he has defeated some undefeated guys, but there's a different level of mentality. I predicted Subriel Matias would stop Liam Paro late, but I also said that he would not stop him in the same fashion in which he stopped everybody else. I said Liam Paro would not quit. Liam Paro would have to get knocked out, or the referee would have to stop the fight, or his corner would have to throw in the towel. But it would not be a Liam Paro giving up, quitting on the stool like the last 5 guys Subriel Matias fought. Liam Paro is underrated. He got pretty decent fundamentals. He's a force to be reckoned with. As for Subriel Matias, what I did learn from him last night, he has a granite chin because Liam Paro can punch. He took some big shots. He never looked hurt. He has a very good gas tank. He has a huge heart. But he's one-dimensional. He's one-dimensional. He had no more dimensions. And he wasn't using his jab. He was just coming forward, catching shots, and punches were going through his guard as well, right? And I took a lot of slack in the past from other YouTube channels, and I'm not going to say their names because I'm not here to make anybody famous. I'm just here to talk real boxing because that's what I do, right? I said Subriel Matias is one of my favorite fighters for the fact that he's Puerto Rican, but I also kept it a beam. I started watching and noticing Subriel Matias about a year ago. So I'm not going to sit here and cap like I've been watching Subriel Matias his whole career. No. But the fact that he's Puerto Rican, the fact that he has an exciting style, and he was stopping dudes, he was a world champion, I felt this might be the guy. And he does have the charisma, but he does not have the depth and skill set. A lot of people got upset when I've said numerous times that Teofimo Lopez would defeat Subriel Matias easily. It would look like Sugar Shane Mosley versus Antonio Margarito. I could see Teofimo Lopez setting Subriel Matias up with slick counter shots, walking him into punches. And Subriel Matias would take the punches at first in the beginning, but I could see eventually those punches taking its toll on Subriel and Teofimo Lopez hurting him and getting him out of there, right? Even though Teofimo Lopez has not shown one-punch knockout power at 140, he still has a lot of punching power, right? You got 3 levels of big punchers, in my opinion. You got Gervonta Davis type of power, the type of punching power that can knock you out and turn your TV off with one shot. You got Subriel Matias, the type of punching power that comes with accumulation, where he continuously hits you on the same spot over and over and over until you can't take it no more. And then you got Teofimo Lopez, which is sort of like in between Gervonta and Subriel Matias. So I would say Teo got more power than Subriel, but a little bit less than Gervonta Davis. Teo is not really a one-punch knockout guy, but he has the type of fast twitch punching power where he can catch you with a shot where you don't see it, and it could stun you seriously to the point where you're hurt or out on your feet, and then all he has to do from there is jump on you and finish you. And he does have one-punch power as well at times. So like I said, Teofimo Lopez would beat Subriel Matias, and I stand on that, right? And I'm not here to make a video to throw Subriel Matias in the garbage. I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to root for him, but I don't believe Subriel Matias beats Teofimo Lopez or Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia. You can still put him in there with Regis Prograis. That fight makes sense. Both guys are coming off of a loss. You could put him in there with Gary Antoine Russell. Both guys are coming off of a upset loss. At 140 pounds, as deep and stacked and loaded as that division is, the best guys there, the true special fighters there, are the fighters that came from 135 pounds, right? Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney. And I know what y'all gonna say. How could Devin Haney be special? He just got beaten up by Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney got beaten by another fighter that was special, that came from 135 pounds. Okay? Teofimo Lopez came from 135 pounds and became the king at 140. Ryan Garcia came from 135 and beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney came from 135 and he beat Regis Prograis. Even Pitbull Cruz came from 135 to knock off Rolly Romero. So for me, 140 right now is shaken up because the belt holders, well, the king, the main champion is Teofimo Lopez, and then you got belt holders like Devin Haney, you got Liam Paro, and you got Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And I rank Ryan Garcia ahead of those other three guys, even though he doesn't have a belt, because he beat Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And 140 is going to get better once Gervonta moves up there, once Shakur Stevenson moves up there, because now you're going to have Teo, you're going to have Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Pitbull Cruz, all in the same weight class. It's crazy how this went from a Subriel Matias video to the state of 140 pounds video. Nevertheless, Subriel Matias can bounce back. I just don't feel that Subriel Matias is Puerto Rico's next great fighter. He's going to be an exciting fighter, but I don't see Subriel Matias being the top guys at 140 pounds. I wish him the best. I hope he goes back to the lab and works on some stuff. But for me, Xander Zayas might eventually become the next superstar in Puerto Rican boxing. I would love to see Xander Zayas develop the type of punching power that Edgar Berlanga has, because Xander Zayas is more polished than Edgar Berlanga. He's more dedicated. He has more fundamentals. He just needs that one-punch knockout power to take him over the top. Once again, I'm all over the place. I went from Subriel Matias versus Liam Paro to the state of 140 to Xander Zayas. Nevertheless, boxing is the theater of the unexpected, and we seen something unexpectedly last night. With that being said, I've been saying that so many times. With that being said, pardon me, I'm a little tired right now. I was up late last night, but anyway, hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, Low Nose Boxing. You know why Low Nose Boxing? Because I know boxing. And if Roger Mayweather, rest in peace, was alive, when he made up that famous saying, y'all don't know ish about boxing, guess who he wasn't talking about? He definitely wasn't talking about Low. God bless. Happy Father's Day. I'm out.